Shalom, hello, how are we doing today? How are we doing today? Are we doing good? I hope we're doing good. Interesting start of today. I'm gonna be wearing glasses because my eyes are killing me. I was up late. I was up super late, and so my eyes are in pain. So we're gonna spare them a little bit, treat them a little bit, and protect them with our glasses. Yeah, you might recognize the sound a little bit. And that's because we're starting off the stream a little wacky with some Master Duel. I know, full screen. What am I doing? Should I change it to full screen or I don't know. This doesn't matter. All right, we'll do this for a little bit. For street cred. So I've been watching a little bit more Yu-Gi-Oh because of like Series X, Rhyme Style, stuff like that. Their Delinquent Duo series that they're doing recently has been really funny to watch. I've enjoyed it so much. It's the type of series I would love to do, is like a progression series. I would love to do that type of style. But don't really have that as an option. But one thing I saw recently was Series X covered this deck, which was a Ashen deck. And the big hitters were like Vedos and he popped off. Where's the boy? Where he's at? Vedos, the dragon of the endless darkness. Very cool, very cool. I love the idea of the deck. In my deck styles, I care. He mentioned at the beginning of the video, but I also relate with it. I care about cool feeling decks. The deck needs to feel cool for me, okay? Okay, I need the deck to feel cool. I could get down with like a silly deck, for sure. But I like also a cool deck. And so I don't know, man. I've with card games, I've loved dragons. I've fallen in love with loving dragons so much, and so I'm like, oh, big dragons, yeah, baby. Another deck I was trying to build recently. Last time I was playing with the deck, playing Master Duel. I have not touched Master Duel really at all. Was this Blue Flame Swordsman? This was also what I saw. I saw Dotto cover this, and I was like, ooh, I might want that. I'm also a big equipment swords guy when it comes to Magic Gathering. I'm going to be honest, I still like Magic Gathering way more. I just like it way more for mechanics, for playing it. There's just aspects of it I just love so much compared to like a lot of stuff of Yu-Gi-Oh. But, you know, you watch someone play something, it kind of encourages you to play the things, right? That's just, you know, influence. I was influenced to kind of keep my eyes a little bit on Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit more. So recently, so that's where some of this is. I'm like, okay, I can see about doing this. As you can tell though, this is not happening with my little components to craft. This ain't happening. Yeah, I'd probably play more Master Duel or not Arena, but Arena sucks, man. The economy of Arena sucks, so it makes me not want to play it, but it is what it is. I'm way too lazy for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's still my favorite card game ever, but there's too much text. I got used to Marvel Snap. That's fair. Yeah, I do not like all the text. All the text gets me cooked. I definitely get cooked. Yeah, no. Especially hearing people complain about Magic Gathering and people like complain about its text, and then you see Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, really? You sure about that? Look at this. Look at this. That's intense. That's too much. That's too much. Pull this out. I'm reading it like that. That's crazy. I mean, the art style and aesthetic of it. Sometimes the aesthetic of the cards can be really cool. I don't know, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has such a weird aesthetic. I won't lie. I love this deck of Magic Gathering a lot. I like Magic Gathering a lot. So, which is weird with all the, like, multiverse. I don't like all the secret rare stuff that they're doing recently. Like the fact that there's going to be a SpongeBob card. Not my favorite, but is what it is. I've really enjoyed Marvel Snap. I won't lie. The simplicity of Marvel Snap cooks, and the variety of game to game, dude. That's why of my singleton format games, like card games that are 1v1, I love Marvel Snap the most. I think. I love Magic Gathering because of Commander mostly. Like Commander is great. I kind of wish more more card games had multiplayer. I just like that aesthetic of combat and play style of like, ooh, you're playing multiplayer instead of like strategizing and just beating your opponent. It's like, ooh, you have multiple opponents, so you gotta play around and see how it works. But yeah, But I still keep my eyes on other stuff. You know, I still like some aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh! And so this would be like kind of cool to build and play. I definitely don't have enough resources though. This guy I love because I have him as my little avatar, my little mascot. Baguska. So funny. But yeah. So I saw C-Rex video on this last night, so I wanted to get this all curated, so I had it like saved. So that I was, you know, on my own time. And so by the time I was doing that, it was stream time. I think the last deck I was using that was actually performing, it was one of these Sword Souls decks. It works. I don't remember this. I don't remember this card. Maybe I haven't been using this specific deck much. But yeah, I gotta find someone else who's like really good at Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, like friend-wise of mine, and who wants to like go through a progression series for me to really enjoy this. Tenpai. There's a lot of Tenpai dragons, I guess, at one point. And I was like, oh, okay. Again, I like dragons, so I was like, okay, let me take a look at this. I can get down with this. And then it turns out it's like, you know, when it's the top thing, I don't know, man. It has a connotation with it when it's the top thing. But hey, I like dragons. I like dragons and Tenpai. I don't have enough. I don't have enough resources. I'm gonna have to like disintegrate some of my decks so I can build some others though, or play more of the game. Because I haven't really played a lot in a hot second, but is what it is. Is what it is. I mean, if I would surely enjoy it, but man, the moment I see 3 lines of text, I'm like, nah, I will not read all that. True. True. And that's fair. I will admit that when I got into card games, I got into it heavily with Commander. So it was very much like, okay, my lore timeline, story time lore of my history was very like teenager, played a little bit of Magic, but didn't really understand it. Did not understand it. Don't know. I was too dense, too dumb, too silly, and didn't get it. I liked aspects of it, but never could learn it. And I never was like, you know, bold enough. I was a coward. So I was never bold enough to actually like talk and like ask about it and learn more. And so there was like a gap there. There's some other aspects, but that was the big one. And so it wasn't until much later, big friend group, when we're all like, hey, let's go get Commander decks, let's go buy precons, and let's get into Commander. And that's when we started getting Commander, and dude, that was fun. And I really like Magic. And so coming from learning the multiplayer format first before the singleton is the big like mindset part of it too. So it's like now whenever I go to any other card game, I'm like, kind of wish there was a multiplayer though. What if there was a multiplayer though? So yeah, I've been rotted because of that. But is what it is. All right, that's enough Yu-Gi-Oh though. We're not doing any Yu-Gi-Oh today. We're playing Marvel Snap because it's finally back in the US, so I could finally play it. Let's go. Just in time for Bullseye. I will have to say, when it comes to Marvel Snap and everything that's happened, I mean, it's one of those where, dude, people love to hate. People love to hate. They see something negative, they love to hate. They like to look on the negative and like to be pessimistic and hate instead of be like, you know what? Dude, that sucks. That's rough for you. People just think about themselves. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, with everything going on with like Marvel Snap leaving, people were just like, dude, they're leaving the game. They don't care. They're basically rug pulling us. It's crazy, all the things they were saying. And I don't know, man. I feel like it's one of those where it's like, sure, some people are like, oh, did it had to come to this? You could have probably done more. It's like, sure, hindsight, you could always say that, right? You could always say hindsight, you could have done more. But I don't know, man. I think it was a rough situation for them. I do not envy them. Now, do I think it would be cool if we got compensation in some regards? Sure. I think that would be great, but I don't think that's necessary. Also, I just realized something. I'm gonna change some things, aren't I? Whoops. I was not fully prepared. All right, let me try some things on the fly and see if this messes anything up. We got time. Why we stream early? Ooh, okay. Are we good? Am I still live? I don't know what I just did. Is it okay? Looks like we're okay. Okay. Seems like we're okay. Okay, cool. I just need to change my layout and all that. If you don't remember, my PC was wiped not too recently, so I am still in the process of getting everything figured out. Oh, hey, shout out. I don't know if do people know this? This event's going on, this global bounty. We need to get to the max. Okay, the main goal is technically a null variant, but we don't want that. Get to the last part, we get X21. I know it's you know, dropping, right? Didn't drop from Series 5 to Series 4. I don't care. We need it, aka I need it. I still don't have X21 or X23. I don't have X23, so please. It's interesting. Oh my goodness, can I get to it, please? It's an interesting reward. I kind of wish it was in a bigger screen where you could see it, but I guess it's better on like mobile. Let me bring it to the main screen now, so that we can read this together. I don't think enough people have covered it and talked about it. I like they're doing more of these events, and I love these. Dark Avengers Global Bounty from January 14 to 28. Join the Dark Avengers Global Bounty. How it works. Challenge. Win games using any of the designated Dark Avengers themed cards during the event time frame. Global effect. Each victory contributes to the global win count. The higher the global count, the better rewards for participants. Boost your contribution. The more bounty cards you use in your deck, the more progress your wins contribute. Each bounty card you use in a winning deck counts as additional win. So these are the cards you want to be winning with. Iron Patriot, Season Pass exclusive. Victoria Hand, Moonstone, Luke Cage, US Agent, Dakin, and Devil Dinosaur, which a lot of them go in a similar deck of an Iron Patriot, Victoria Hand, Dino list. So build that list, play that list, get wins, and we get rewards. What are the rewards? Here's the rewards. Tier 1 is with 5 million wins is 500 credits. Second one is 8 million. We get a premium mystery variant. 10 million, we get 3 snowflake red borders, which I guess because there's like a null album that's like kind of got snowflakes, so it's like, oh, that's kind of goes in line with that. 15 million wins is exclusive variant null, which we're kind of seeing down here. And the last one is exclusive variant for X23, which I don't have X23, so it'd be a free way for me to get X23. This is the variant. I think it's a kind of fun variant. People seem to like the belt of Venom having it, so one where Null actually has it is kind of fun. And then this is the X23. I don't think it's anything too crazy of a variant, but it's a free variant. And for people like me who don't even have the card, it's a free way to get the card, baby. Which we take those. We take those, okay? Okay, we take those. How many keys do you have? I have a whopping 6. I just barely got 6, so not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So even though I'm spending keys on Bullseye because I want him, I don't know he's necessarily the best call. Like you can see here, I didn't get Moonstone. I think she's technically good, but she's not my play style, and so it's gonna feel bad to skip on her. But honestly, as a mostly free to play, I just get the battle pass. I can't afford it, so I'm skipping. I'm skipping because I've looked ahead at some of the future spotlights, and there's just other stuff I want. Right, I'm gonna suffice to say there's gonna be some stuff I skip, like Ares. I might have to skip just because I'm gonna have to start stocking up my keys again. Because the next few seasons in the future look kind of crazy. Not this next one, the one afterwards look really crazy, and so I'm gonna be stocking up keys for that. Is my game plan. That's my game plan. We'll have to see. By the way, is the game already on in the USA? Since I'm from Spain, Europe, didn't had any problem. That's awesome. Yes, I'm in US, so yeah, it's back now. I think it came back late, kind of evening yesterday is when I think I saw it come back. So cool. Happy to see it come back. I mean, I assume they've been stressing and working hard to do that. Kind of sucks to be from what little I've heard about it, where it's just like, oh, they were told it wasn't going to happen, and then that happened to them. It sucks, man. That's rough. That's rough to literally just be lied to. like that, where it's just like, what the heck? We literally, all right. Okay, I'm gonna get into a game real quick. Mostly because I need to fix my screen. And the best way to do that is by getting in the match so I can fix it for them. I'm not gonna have to get it all super fixed the way I like to. I'm gonna have to wait for in between next stream. But, oh, that's scuffed. Oh, do I have a way to solve that? Oh, I do. Bear with me. Bear with me. Why does it look that way? Oh, I know what I did. I'm scuffing it up, but this is why we do it now. This is why we do it now. Play card. Play card while we wait. Alright, we do that. Cool. Now we want to move this. Dude, instantly.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Alright. Somewhere down here like this. Oh, brother. Probably something like this. This is gonna be scuffed. Is that the best I can do? Alright. I'm a greedy little guy. I like being on the screen as much as possible. Dude, I really got messed up here. Yoink. Let's just go right there. Alright. Let me fix all this. Bear with me. Oh. Can I? Are you kidding me? Don't look at that. Don't look at it. Don't look at the man behind the mirror. What does he say? Mr. Oz, what does he say? Don't look behind the curtain, the man behind there, ignore him. We got Deadpool, eh? Deadpool, eh? Alright, now we can play said game. What are we doing in said game? If I do this, we drop another card, right? Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, Skull Chest. Hello.
What a game!
I don't know how to pronounce your name, the person who's been in here. Manel MF? I assume that's how I say it. I love the wait back, though. Also, that didn't work. Alright, whatever. Every single time, I'm like, oh, I figured out. We're gonna go cracked with a bear. Doesn't work. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, now I look dumb. What about second bear now? Probably Sentinel Victoria Hand, and then we could figure the Victoria Hand. Get second Victoria Hand, and not do Dino. I don't know. I'm not really. My heart's not in this one. That's okay. We're not in. We're not full ranked. What is it called? We're not infinite yet. Ooh. I've been told drawing cards is good. That's kind of bad for us. What about Frigate and Sentinel? More cards, please. Are we winning this lane? I could throw a Sentinel in there. Ooh. Manel? Oh, it's Catalan? I don't think I pronounced that. A region from Spain. Oh. I'm really gonna butcher it then. I'm really gonna do a bad job at saying it. Right. Dude, I finally just recently got this Frigate variant. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been loving Frigate a lot. I love Frigate a lot. I can understand her still technically not being good, but I love her. I love her. Also, let me know how things are sounding. Is everything sounding good, or do I have to lower the volume? Because I can lower the volume a tiny bit like that. Just a little bit. Nothing too big. Nothing too big. What are we doing? Are we just Victoria Hand up? I'm not even gonna worry about it. We're just playing it. Numbers go burr. Numbers go burr. Is this enough, please? Please say yes. They're gonna like Deadpool. Yeah. Ah. I knew the Deadpool death. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see it. Venom got copied. We got cooked on all of them. That's embarrassing. Well, I was just trying to set up, so it's not like, come on, it's not a real win or a real loss. Don't look at the 90. 90 is bad, man. You know what the 90 says? 90 said I'm just gonna out myself. It means I got into Galactic, put it here auto, and then I lost enough to get back down to 90. That's crazy. That's crazy. I would out myself like that. It is what it is. It is what it is. My name MF are the initials of my surname. You sure? You sure? You're not bad mouthing? My friends just call me man because it's shorter. That's kind of fun. That's pretty funny. I like that. That's a good nickname. Nicknames are fun, man. I have 2 friends that are named Josh. Well, okay, we have multiple people named Josh in my friend group, and so one is named we just call him by his other name, Liddell, and say Josh Liddell. So we just call him Liddell. Another one is Josh Anderson, so we call him Janderson, which fits in with the other person we call, who is called Josh Elder, so we call him Gelder. So whenever I like name drop their nicknames, we call them, it always feels weird. I'm like, I have that like in my brain. I'm like, is this person just gonna think I'm crazy for saying that name? It's just like insane name. Yeah, so Janderson was doing this. It's like, what are you talking about? Who is this? Who is this woman you speak of? All right, let's get into what everybody came for. It's the deck techs. Everybody comes to me for those deck techs. You know, I'm known for it. We're gonna go start off. Should we start off strong or should we do basic? Bullseye is pretty basic, you know. In some regards, I cannot move my camera. I wish I could. Again, with this setup, it is trash. I am sorry. I'm looking at it and it's causing me pain. I wish I could change it. I cannot. Not in this stream, not right now. Next time, it will be fixed back to normal. But we do got a normal Bullseye list. I gotta take a card from this. I don't know what. This is like the literal just try and shoot discard list that I've been mostly running. This is the one I'm probably gonna be playing with as like a discard list. Try to true for Bullseye, and that's this Bullseye Swarm list. It's what I've been taking over from this Victoria Hand Swarm list, where we're going all in on like snapping up, discarding a bunch of swarms, and then buffing them up with Victoria Hand and even Gwenpool. And that's the game plan. We're just discarding otherwise. We're just buffing up Morbius with a bunch of discards, buffing up Collector with a lot of discards. 2 of our main discarders are Gambit and Moon Knight, and so we have the Fenris Wolf just to grab the extra card because I like that play a lot. I think it's very satisfying. And so that's pretty it. I just got Grandmaster, so we're going to be playing some Grandmaster. And yeah, we're just discarding a bunch, and then we'll activate Bullseye, discard a bunch of swarms, and get a lot of procs. I'm still a big component. If you want to play your swarms, you just do Gambit on, or not Gambit, you do Bullseye on end of turn 5. And then on turn 6, you do the swarms. That's my big thought. I like it. I don't have MODOK. I should always or point out that I don't have MODOK. I think a lot of these decks can probably have MODOK. Because again, I think a big play line is you MODOK on turn 5, you get the bunch of discard and the swarms, and then after the MODOK proc, you also Bullseye. So you have a bunch of procs on that last turn, and then you just drop a bunch of swarms. So that's my kind of theory of what you can do as a pop-off turn. Pretty basic, though. That's just the discard list. I've reached rank 83, then it dropped to 76. I don't know, maybe it was my fault because I didn't know when to step back and snap. But honestly, I'm so depressed playing this game right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it does suck when you get just a lose streak. You're like, oh, like even I, you know, as I mentioned, you know, I got up here, I was getting, and then I just dropped back, and I was like, and so I'm gonna be honest, recently I've just not focused on grinding the rank. I'm just playing my decks. I'm just enjoying what decks I like, and here we go. I'm 75 because I played way too much meme decks. That's fair. I get in that tendency too, where again, a big part why I like this game is variety, and because I like variety, that means I don't like just playing the best deck. I like jumping around. So sometimes I play this Sentry Cersei list I've been playing. I love Cersei. So I've been playing with this new variant Sentry, which I'm going to be honest, I'm a little upset because I do have this variant, which I love. I love the Nightmare variant. But this is the new variant. It looks really cool animation, so I was like, cool. I just recently got Ravonna, and so I could do this little, like, throwing goblins, clog kind of style, but also I don't have a Nihilist, but The other play with Sentry is you put the Sentry, create the void on the right, and guess what? You just Cersei it, or you Viper it away, and I don't know, it's a fun deck, and so I play it. Is it the best deck? Nope, not really. Not the best deck, but it's a fun deck, and so sometimes I switch to that, sometimes I play some other shenanigans. I'm a still big fan of Airshim. I love Airshim. I know people hate Airshim, but I love Airshim. Hot take. Can I talk about this? This is like a side comment. Cosmetics wise, man, I wailed. I do not spend that much money on the game, but when this first came out, I did pay money on the rainbow. I didn't pay money. I paid my currency. I paid my tokens. It cost 1,000 tokens for these rainbow cosmic borders, and I'm like, you know what? I love Airshim. I'm gonna get it for Airshim because I love Airshim, and this will be a pop-off thing, right? Right. And I already had the red mat, and I think the red mat looked so clean. But I was like, you know what? This is the premium thing. It should look nice. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think it looks that great. I think it looks a little weird and tacky. Like I don't know. I don't like how it looks. You know, which I'm a little bummed about. Like even the gold cosmetics, like cosmic. I don't love it as much. But it's more like, ooh, it's the more premium one. So that's where it's like that FOMO side, that where it ramps up the value of it. When I'm like, I don't think it's that good. So just recently I've switched back to the red mat, and I think it looks so clean, especially with the, you know, the split of the golden black crackle. Oh, it looks so good. Side note. That was a side note. But yeah, I've been playing all this, and it's been very fun. For example, one that only consists of 2 cost cards. All right, you sound like that's the deck you're playing. You sound like literally my only other friend that plays Marvel Snap. He doesn't play that often. He was playing a deck that literally only had 1-drops. Did he play with Khazar? He had Khazar. No, he didn't put Khazar in the deck. He just had 1-drops. I'm like, please, at least put Khazar in there. At least do something that benefits you committing to this dumb plan of only doing 1-drops. And yeah, no, he's like, nah, no, you driving me insane. It's crazy. Silly guy. Silly old goose. Well, yeah. I have one with Airshim. It's called Airshim Lottery. Every card from the deck generates others. Ooh, I love that. I thought about, because I'm doing more videos on this channel of like recorded stuff, and like I've been doing more some like, you know, Marvel Snap stuff recently too. And so I thought about doing one of, that was one I was like thinking of to make, was on Airshim, but you can only do the random cards you get from Airshim. So it's not quite the whole generated cards strat, but it's literally just like, no, I can't play my normal cards. I can only play whatever cards Airshim makes, which is a little bit worse now that Airshim doesn't make as many cards, but you get the idea. It's very fun. Thank you for the recommendation. Actually, I was only aiming for the 500 gold prize, but it was too much for me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's... Oh, are you talking about rank? Are you talking about ranked? Black borders! I do like the black mat borders. They're so clean, man. They're so clean. Yeah, no, the 500 gold is very worth it. Yeah, I think for a free-to-play player, definitely worth it. I'm going to be honest... I need to get better with my gold. Oh, it changed over just now. That's what happened. I was like, what happened? Okay, I'm going to do all this stuff. We're going to have to get the card soon. But yeah, no, I've been very bad. Since the shop update, I can show it off. 75, that's ridiculous. Gilgamesh. I do like this variant. This variant looks crazy, actually. Crazy. I don't think he's nice anymore. He's not the good guy. Very cool, very cool. $50 though, never paying that. I need to save up money for one of these bundles. Only once I've gotten one of these bundles, and I would like to get more of these. They're cool bundles, but I usually don't spend my gold, or don't save my gold, because I usually spend it on variants. All right, sometimes there's a variant I like. All right, sue me. And so yeah, no, I've been very bad at saving my gold, but I really need to save my gold for some of these. Because these tend to be like really good values. Tend to be. It depends. Sometimes they fluctuate, but sometimes they're good value and they're worth your gold, but sometimes they're not. So it's a whole thing. But yeah. my Scorn that I'm trying to finally get a good split on. Just barely starting to. Let me pick that up really quick. Don't mind me. But yeah. Don't give Skull, go for the money. Did 1-drops too. So silly. So silly. As an Airshim player, from 1 to 10, what score would you give Airshim now? Because I think Airshim has been nerfed so much. He's been nerfed so much. I think he's fine though. Like he's not. I don't think he's bad. He doesn't feel great. I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I'm playing him, I'm not feeling like I'm playing a broken deck. But I don't know. He's not like terrible. He's not like unplayable, right? I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It's definitely hard to tell. But yeah, he has been nerfed a lot. Yeah. I gotta understand why people want him nerfed and why he got nerfed, but I like the card. He's a fun card. He's my favorite card that has ever come out. Let me fix my setup real quick. Can I do this a smart way? Sure, we'll do it like that. Bear with me. I'm just cheesing out more size real quick. You know me, I like getting a little bigger. I don't know what I'm saying. All right. We'll go through the rest of the decks, the spicy other decks I have for Bullseye when we get to it. In the meantime, let's go talk about our card we had today. Our new card is Bullseye, baby. It's a 3/3 with activate. Discard all cards that cost 1 or less from your hand. Afflict that many different enemy cards with -2 power. Very niche. Very niche, but I think it's going to be very fun, very good. I think he's going to be a rough one in your timing of when you want to discard, but I think he's going to be fun. I don't think he's going to be the best card. He could easily be a pass card, but I still think he's going to be fun. I don't know. For people who like discard, like, again, I got Scorn because I like that kind of play style. I don't have MODOK, but I like that idea of Scorn a lot. I still do. I think this still works a lot, but obviously I think Bullseye loves Swarm way more. But yeah, if you like discard, I think this could be a fun card to pick up if you want it. But this is definitely a good one to wait and see. This is a great card to wait and see. The cash it's also in is with Marvel Boy, which is a 3/1 that has after each turn, give 3 of your 1-cost cards 1+ power. This is great in Zoo. I think this is still a solid card. I like it. I don't really play Zoo. But I do play, I put him in Thanos. I actually don't hate him in Thanos. In the new Thanos of like where you want to play all your stones, I kind of like him in that deck. It kind of helps a little bit. And then we got Kyra. Kyra is a 3/4 that has ongoing. Your 1 and 6 cost cards can't be destroyed. I feel like this is a pretty solid card that just doesn't get played. It gets played in Zoo, but yeah. It's a little weird. People were talking about this, how like cash is a little weird this week because it feels like we like it when the spotlights synergize well, where the cards go together. But I do kind of like the counterplay cards where they're like, oh, hey, if you get the card, that's cool, but if you don't get the card, hey, maybe you got the counter to it. Because this feels like the opposite. This is like, oh, we want to protect our 1-drops, and this is like, nah, get rid of those 1-drops. We don't need it. It's kind of funny. But yeah. Was waiting for that card because I love discard. Yeah, Bullseye. Oh man, I've been enjoying discard a lot, so I think this should be fun. We'll have to see. But yeah, discarding other people's cards. Yeah, very fun. It's a fun mechanic for sure. Marvel Boy is a must-have. Hard to argue. I mean, you're not gonna see me arguing. I think it's a very solid card. I like it. I like it. Do I play a lot? But I think it's pretty solid for what it does. This week is good if you like Zoo. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If you like Zoo, these are some good cards. This is a Spotlight card. We're never going to get it. Never going to get it. What's all that about? What's going on here? What happened to my boy? Okay, let's do it. Okay, we're going to do what we always do, everybody. Spotlight Gauntlet, everybody. It is time for the Spotlight Gauntlet. You know it. You love it. It's simple. We're going to spend our key, and whatever card we get, we're going to have to build a deck with it and beat it in order to go roll again. Ideally, if we get Bullseye, we're good. We're good. We're saved. We not only get to save our keys, but we don't have to go through the gauntlet. If we lose, though, we are going to have to make a deck with the card we get, and we are going to have to try to get a win with it in order to roll again to try to get Bullseye. All right, simple. Simple. I hope we only waste one key. There's some weeks where I'm like, man, I would like to get a certain card. Kyera, I'm going to be honest, I've been fine without it. Could it be good in my collection? Yes, of course. Do I want this? No, I don't want this. I hate this. Twice in a row, I've gotten a duplicate of Cersei specifically, and this was before the 2,000 tokens that it gives you. So, no, I do not want this. It doesn't even say anything. Is it working right now? Wait. What's gonna happen if I get this? Is it just gonna like error out and not work? All right, everybody, never mind. Everyone, be caution. Maybe don't run out and spend your keys, because this could be bugged. This could be bugged. It could be fine, but it could be bugged. Normally, it says, hey, if you get this, you get a Series 4 or 5 card, yada, yada. But it's not saying anything, so there's a chance it could be bugged, so it might eat your key. I don't know. Don't let me fearmonger. Let me try out first for you. All right, what do we get? I'm sorry, folks, but we are not going to be showing off if that's bugged or not. Again, maybe do some research around, see what other people think, just in case, because that could be very annoying. I can understand that. But maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Don't go around spreading information, but is worth kind of maybe researching that a little bit. But we got Bullseye. Let's go. Sorry if that hurt your ears. Sorry about that. But we got it. One key. Love to see it. Praise God. I love my Lord and Savior. Thank you. Asking, you shall receive. That means if he is in top performance, he can give the enemy minus 14 because the maximum cards in hand is 7. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. In this game, I hate that there's a hand limit. I extremely hate the hand limit. And I think there's only a hand limit because the idea was we want it to be on mobile. And they don't want you to be able to scroll the cards, I guess. I don't know. They want it as easy as possible. That was their biggest thing for so long. That's why like we don't have a lot of crazy mechanics. We're just barely getting to activate, which takes a little bit more button pressing. Because that they wanted it casual on mobile. And so that's part of why I'm pretty confident that's why there's a hand limit, is because of they don't want it to have to scroll and be a problem. But I hate it because that ruins so many different strategies for not having like a hand limit. It sucks. I just spend 4, but I like the variants. Rough that you had to spend 4, but at least you like the variants. You know, that's a good perspective. That's a good perspective. I mean, this Kyera is not a bad variant. I do like when you get to see a cool sword action. I do love it. I'm a big sword man. And I do have to say, I do like this Marvel Boy variant. I do like it a lot. So, you know what? Not the worst thing. If you like the stuff, there we go. Oh, since you had rule 4, I'm taking it as it didn't eat your key. I'm taking it as it was okay. I would like to know. I would like to confirm that for other people's sake. To confirm if this is not actually bugged. It's just a visual bug. If it's just a visual bug, cool. We're fine with that. We're okay with visual bugs. We do not care. As long as the game works, right? I don't care how bad the game's like looking. As long as it works, baby. That's all we need. I'm going to assume it did, since you said it take 4 keys. You didn't mention anything. All right, let's get into some of our crazier decks we have for Bullseye. We have some fun decks. I have, as I mentioned, the normal Bullseye Swarm list, which I think is going to be a try to. It's what everybody else is going to do. But we got some other crazy cards. Crazy decks to play with. We got a discard list. All right, we are getting more and more 3-cost discard cards. So why not try a Surfer discard list? So we do have Swordmaster in here to discard the Swarm. We have Gambit, we have Moon Knight, and you know we got Fenrir's Wolf. We want to bring back stuff. We still have our hit, which is Swarm. Swarm's our main hit. We want to hit with our discard. Scorn's also a good hit. We do have Brood, just because Brood's still solid for us in this Surfer list. We have Dakin. We can make Dakin, and then we can discard Dakin's Shard with Bullseye. We can discard it with Bullseye, or we can discard it with Swordmaster. And then we have the Wong Sarah for just Surfer. Is this deck gonna be great? Probably not, but we are getting, this doesn't even have a lady sip. We are just getting more discard cards that are in 3-drop. So it's slowly getting more quantity that's making it more of a possible deck if you do want to, you know, you still want to play Surfer, but you want to, you know, mess it up. You want to play around. Maybe you could do a Surfer discard, you know. That's kind of what we were looking at. The other list that I'm a little bit more excited about that has Dawkin is this Dawkin Bullseye list. I like this Dawkin Bullseye list. I saw this and it looks very fun, namely because it's a Namora list. I like that not only is it a Namora list, it's also a Frigga list. And I am kind of looking forward to the spiciness of this deck. I guess ideally on turn 3, you play either Dawkin or Bullseye, and then you possibly copy them to get more. Ideally, like Dawkin, if you get Dawkin on turn 3, turn 4, you Frigga. Turn 5, you put down probably Bullseye. And then turn 6, you could do the Dawkin and discard that way. So you have 2 different shards that get spawned, that get discarded, that because you can activate it because you played Bullseye in turn 5. I don't know. Yeah, you played Bullseye in turn 5, then turn 6, you can still do the Namora or the... Yeah. I'm trying to think of the play lines. I remember hearing about it, and I kind of liked it. But you still have, like, Namora lines, so you're buffing up the Dawkins, getting copies of the Dawkins. Kind of silly. You can even copy the Bullseyes if you want for more Bullseyes. The only thing I'm, like, not crazy about is the Martyr in this list, but I saw it recommended. I'm like, you could. But you have normal like Agony into Lashers, so that's good for a Namora line. You have the Hawkeye to make more 1-drops, so that your Bullseye pops a little bit more in this deck list. And then you still have like Black Panther, Armzola lines in this list for the normal Namora. It's kind of fun list. I kind of don't hate this. We'll have to see how it plays. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Forges into the Namora line. I kind of prefer Hulkbuster in this lane, but... we'll have to see. This is an interesting list that I think could be kind of fun. But if you really want a crazy deck list, we have a crazy deck list that I crafted on my own. A completely on my own brew. And I'm going to be honest, this is a big high roll, high miss. If it works the way I think it works. We'll have to see. But yeah, we'll have to see. Not gonna lie, Surfer discard doesn't look inspiring. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is one of those lists where you look at it, you're like, I think I'd rather just play discard or just play the normal Surfer list. And you know what? I can't blame you. But this is a entirely my own brew. This is kind of out of there if it works the way I think it works. And that is this negative Hela Bullseye list. Hear me out. It takes a lot for this to work, but Hela has changed. She's a 6/9 that says on reveal for each different cost, big C cost, so that's the original cost count. Among them, resurrect a card that you discarded to a random location. We built a negative list because we're going to try the negative, so we're going to swap all of our powers. So we got like 5 zeros, 4 1s, 6 zeros, 6 zeros, and 3 zeros in case we have to play it normally of the normal Iron Man Mystique line. So we're gonna just do our best to get Mr. Negative out as soon as possible. Hopefully, maybe we can get Jane Foster to pull our cards, and then while we could play our stuff normally, like a lame person, we can get extra value for them. Instead of just playing them normally, we could Bullseye them, discard them, and on turn 6, play them with the Hela. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but this was a crazy brew I thought of. We do have like a couple double ups of like 6, so she would only grab either Null or Blob, but that's still a good hit either way. The Iron Man's a good hit. Jubilee would be a good hit to pull more cards. Mobius would be a good hit because we're discarding cards with our Bullseye. And I don't know, but this is a crazy idea. I feel like this is gonna be so hard to pop off. I mean, in general, it's just a negative list, right? So just the idea of playing a negative list in general, you're kind of dealing with the idea of, you know, you're risking it to try to pull the negative line. But on top of it, not only are you trying to get the negative line to just get them out, you're then just trying to get your bullseye, playing your bullseye, and then you're trying to get Hela, and then you're trying to do. So it's a crazy combo, but I think it's kind of fun. I think it can be kind of fun if it actually works. If it actually works, I think this would be crazy. I think it'd be crazy. Not necessarily good, but crazy. Okay. So yeah, we might try that out, because that'd be fun if it actually worked. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But like I said before, I love this type of decks that don't look good, are actually bad, but somehow they work. Yeah, man, it's fun. They can be some fun deck building strats. We are going to be trying with the normal deck list, though. We are going to try with the Bullseye Swarm. All right, we're going to just start off having fun. All right, can we just start off having fun? I would like to start off having fun. All right, let's do that. I can see some people arguing getting rid of Gambit in this list because it kind of gets in the way of Bullseye. One is -2, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. I like having Gambit, so we're gonna have Gambit in the list. All right, that's my theory. Welcome, my name is RPG Gamers. Hey y'all, what's up, my peeps? What's up, me peeps? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. We're gonna play some Marvel Snap. Let's do this. Let's do the Bullseye Swarm. Is that the list I want? Yeah, that is the list I want. All right. Let's do this. Have you tried Machine Gun Gambit? I have indeed, and I do enjoy it. I do love the Machine Gun Gambit plays. It's very fun. It's very fun. And so that is also what we can do as like a Bullseye list. You just do the Gambit. Bot? I don't know. Could be a bot. Could be bot. I don't know. We'll have to see. Shadowlands. More targets for my Gambit. Good. Who do we want to lead with? I feel like a lot of times you want to lead with Collector just so that you can get that Collector going as soon as possible. But we'll have to see. Okay, never mind. They are a destroy list. Never mind. All right, what card do I want to give them? Kind of none. Don't really want to give. I guess we can give them a Calling Wing. So we'll wait till we have a hit with Calling Wing, then we can give them Calling Wing. Even though it gives them good power, it's just, we would like all of these. Fenris Wolf is going to be pretty saucy in this, possibly. Our Gambit is trash. We can just go down early for a Victoria hand, kind of get rid of our low cost, so that our Calling Wing can actually hit a swarm. Pixie. In this economy? What crazy deck is this bot playing? Pixie, Nebula, Wolverine. What are we doing here? What if I did it? What if? What if? Too bad I am what you would like to call in the business a coward. I will hold off. I will hold off. Oh, Symbiote Spider-Man. Oh, damn it. He actually could have been played. But now he's a 3-7, thank you. I didn't know he was going to work that way. That's great. Honestly, feel very happy. Maybe because I'm playing as a bard in my fancy RPG world. He's hanging out with his girlfriend. A bard is teaching him on his singing skills. That's fun. Sounds like a grand old time. What do I want to do? I kind of want to Gwenpool. Gwenpool's here just for the swarms, though. So we're kind of not doing a whole lot. Grandmaster ruins our whole play. I think we just Gwenpool. We go for the Gwenpool. Sure. Ooh. Okay. Maybe I need to start discarding some cards. Okay. Bullseye, dead draw. Dead draw by the Bullseye. This is pretty trash. If I discard here, it gives us some points. We would get 4 points here. It's not bad. It's also not great. I would love to play our 3, but I guess we could just lose Castle Zemo, right? We could just give up on Castle Zemo. Play pig. Give up on Castle Zemo. Play big number mid. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played against Galactus in a hot second. I haven't played against Galactus in a hot second. This seems to start making sense again. You know what? All these do seem like Galactus cards. You know what? Right. Closer down to 90. Love that. Okay. Bad draw. Bad luck. Bad luck first go. We don't believe in luck. Bad luck. All right. It's okay. From here on out, we'll get Gambit. And Bullseye. I keep saying Gambit when I mean Bullseye. We're gonna get... Oh, we got Bullseye. We got him. We got the boy. He never misses. He never misses. Give him a shot. You'll never miss. And we got the Calling Wing Swarm. Oh my goodness. We're goated. I'm gonna snap here even though they leave. And we're gonna start it off strong. This is gonna be so good. Oh, brother. Do I even want to play on Feast? I probably don't. Doesn't really benefit us. I mean, it would get us to Gwenpool, I guess. But yeah, the animation for Bullseye looks so cool. Ooh, ooh. All right, I'll believe you. Do I actually want to play this yet, though, or am I a coward? I might be too much of a coward. I'm afraid of the Red Guardian. They never play Red Guardian, though, right? They never play Red Guardian, though. Okay. I kind of need my Gambit. Gambit would be nice. Gambit would be nice. I think I'm going to go for a Gwenpool. We're going to play Gwenpool on Feast because then we'll be able to play 6. We'll be able to play 3 cards. Which is pretty nice. Okay. Final turn. If we get Gambit final turn, I'll be happy. I'll be happy if we get Gambit final turn. It's gonna make this a little rough, though. I'm gonna be honest. But we can Calling Wing. Okay, we put the swarms down here because we don't care about it. The afflict, you know, we're not really going to get big afflicts off unless we can destroy Luke Cage. But, you know, getting more buffed swarms is still a good call. That is the one good thing about Bullseye, is still discards cards. So we're still going to get the collector effect from it. I might have fed them too much. Okay. Well, my soul. Well, we play Moon Knight here. Play Grandmaster here to move the blade to get another swarm proc, which I think does less power than that. So that's, we'd rather try to hit the the Calling Wing. We do swarm here. And we'll do the Bullseye just because it's fun. For more collector procs. Collector! I think we lost, though. But we'll see. Maybe collector pops off. Saves the day, maybe. Grandmaster hits the Calling Wing. More discard. And we'll be able to see the effects of Bullseye. At least the discarding part. Oh. Why did it look like he just stole a card from my hand? Didn't even look like he did anything. He just like stole a card from my hand. That was it. All right, can we win right still though? Ooh, ooh. Does that matter though? Does not matter. And we lose on the tiebreaker. And we lose on the tiebreaker. You hate to see it. Well fought. Even though they had, you know. They had the play. How dare you, Carrot? That would have been kind of fun, though. All right, back to Omega. You'd love to see it. Oh, gosh. Red Guardian and Luke Cage are the cards that will be decorating Marvel Snap this Sunday. This is true. Yeah, for a good bit. For this week, you're not wrong. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Red Guardian was already pretty used pretty often. Luke Cage too. So it's not that surprising, but it does hurt the soul. That's why I thought about putting in counter cards, but it's just like, no. It's just, I'm just going to play the deck as is. If we run into the counter, we run into the counter, is what it is. Bullseye with classic discard works. It does work? Okay, that's good to see. I would assume so. I mean, why not? I mean, it's just, you got to think of it as another possible calling wing once you've already gotten your swarms discarded. Is a way I look at it. Get rid of Morbius so that we don't actually discard him. So we don't discard him. Okay, we got a Ravona. A little scary. Can we go sick nasty with it? Calling Wing into Blade. And hope we don't hit Grandmaster. If we hit Grandmasters, it's pretty bad. If we hit Grandmaster, this will be pretty bad. But heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. I believe. Come on, let's hit the swarms. Oh, come on. Okay, that was that was really bad. That was the exact opposite of what we wanted. Okay, here's the thing. Normally I would surrender, but here's the thing. This person is also playing the new card, so I'm gonna let them have fun. I'm gonna let them have fun and get their effect off. All right, how about that? I'll let them be able to play the game they want to play. I'm a kind, generous man. Okay, they're doing a Ravona in the discard. That's kind of interesting. I'm also not getting any of my other discards. Any of my other discards would be very nice. I'm not going to get swarms in there. Not at this rate. Ooh. They got the little black Spider-Man border. Okay, they skipped their turn. Interesting. I can Moon Knight, which will enable them, but let's do it anyways, just to see how it goes. GG's. They got it. They got it. Wait, they never play in Crimson Cosmos, so we just do tiebreaker. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, then why not play here? It doesn't matter. All right, discard. Caca. Swarms go burr. Whoa, that's how it looks. Okay, that's kind of fun. Wait, did they just not discard anything? Am I crazy? Did only one of our cards get afflicted? I think our Morbius got afflicted. I just wanted him to get to do his thing. Yeah, Bullseye, he did get hit by Bullseye. I just wanted him to get to do his thing. All right, call me a saint. I'm not no saint. I'm just a peasant. Just a peasant. Just the took of a fool. Just the took of a fool. Is Zelda your favorite franchise, Scrub? It probably was. I don't know. I think I always liked Pokemon more. I think Pokemon was always the favorite of mine. I still like Zelda a lot. Still enjoy it. But I don't know. I don't know if it's my favorite. I mean, you don't see me running to play it every day, so hard to say it's my favorite, but I do enjoy it a lot. Okay, they're getting Asgard. I don't know if we're gonna get Asgard, but maybe we get Asgard. They're not ready for the Bullseye play. I gotta do that when I actually use Bullseye. The weirdest version of Bullseye ever. It's weird that they made Bullseye that way, man. It's crazy. No, my swarm. All right, well, we're not playing our swarms, I guess. Dang, they just hate fun. They just hate fun. Alright, we go for it. We go for it. I mean, this adds 5, so that's 8. And then if we hit the swarm, that adds 2. I don't think that's enough. Let's go for it. We never hit Grandmaster. That was a fluke. You fool, my goblin will grow stronger and will be just 0 power, so you won't be a negative. No! Well, we won Asgard. Well, we won Asgard, but at what cost? Oh, a rock! You fool, you don't know what you're playing into! I have Bullseye. Bullseye will destroy that rock, you fool! Do I play Gwenpool? I kind of want to play Gwenpool, but I feel like that's a bad call. I could Moon Knight, but that could easily get rid of our Victoria hand or Gwenpool. I think it's better to just play down our... I think playing down our Victoria hand might be the play. And then we just final turn Moon Knight, hopefully hit swarms, and then Bullseye. I think that's our game plan. Should have gone for the head. Let me get a toothpick real quick. Welcome on in, Waffle Overlord. Okay, this bot's going crazy. This bot's going crazy. They really did not want that Nightcrawler to land in there, because that'd be bad for them to move out of there. Alright, can we cook this bot? I guess is the question now on everybody's mind. I guess we could just do Gambit instead of Moon Knight, but that is less Bullseye. So we want Bullseye. So we put down Moon Knight. Hopefully with Moon Knight we hit our swarms, we add more cards, and then we discard with Bullseye to discard our cards, our 1 cost and 0 cost, which hopefully will also count swarm, but it might just be our rock. And then with whatever card we hit Moon Knight on theirs, we actually get with Finderswap. Alright, let's cook. You're going down, bot. Imagine if they just play Galactus right. Alright, we hit the swarms. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh. He's grabbing the cards. He's grabbing them. Now throw them. Dude. Alright, what am I get? Oh, did I not discard a card with Moon Knight? They didn't have a card for me to discard. Alright. Doesn't matter. They got cooked. Bullseye. Yeah, Bullseye. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, gosh. He's not a bot. Alejandro is a cool guy. Leave that guy alone. Alejandro is a really chill guy. Leave him alone. Right? Leave Alejandro alone. That was fun. I like that. That was satisfying. That worked. Imagine it getting that in a better hand where I'm not getting fully cooked. He did his best, alright? Leave Alejandro alone, alright? Leave him alone. Okay. I just realized we don't have Scorn in this list. I love Scorn. We can play our other discard list that has... Does the other discard... Okay, you said he works in classic discard. I assume that means not with Scorn. I assume classic discard does not have Scorn in it. I feel like depending on your discard list, a lot of discard lists does have both of them. Oh, it doesn't include Scorn. Ooh, hey, would you mind basically putting down your deck list, so just naming each card out? If you don't mind, I would love to check out that list. I would love to check out that discard list and probably try it out. Because hey, why not? Why not? Anyone want to hear the jank song lyrics for my fantasy world they are working on in my world? It's kind of bad, but sure, why not? Don't if I see him upset, it's not at you, it's because of a bard. My friend group loves to have bards that do their own songs, specifically a soup dude, and so I'm a little triggered by bards a little bit because of that. But yes, we can do it. It depends on what you consider classic discard. Yeah. This is true also. Ooh, another hit from Bullseye. Bullseye? All right, this is a great spot for Gwenpool. So now we Gwenpool. And then last turn we can Moon Knight Gambit. And we'll have some of these 2 swarms played. Oh, well, I think I'm playing this swarm. I guess I'm playing this swarm. All right, we got a Doom. We're gonna Boomer play Snap last turn. Do we play Morbius? I think I don't even play Morbius. Is that crazy? That's kind of crazy. That'd be crazy of me. Oh, we're on turn 5. What am I talking about? we're on turn 5. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time for Moon Knight shenanigans. Yeah, we're in a great spot to snap. Jeez. Okay. I will play down this swarm. Did we just play down these 2 swarms? I mean, it's less Gambit, or less Bullseye. Bullseye can't proc anymore, so this is actually great. And we don't run out of hand size. Oh, this is great. The moon haunts you. Marvel Rivals, anyone? People in chat, have any of you guys tried out Marvel Rivals and been playing Marvel Rivals? I've been playing Marvel Rivals. I like it. It's a grand old time. It's fun. I haven't been grinding it this season. I've been very chill on it, but I do like it. Ooh, you hate to see it. GG's, you're cooked.
Victory.
Nah. Yeah, I like the Victoria Hand Swarm play. It's fun. It's very fun. So I was already kind of liking the Victoria Hand Swarm, and so that's where I was just like, oh, Bullseye works in this list probably. So yeah, I still agree. Nice. Didn't know you had triggers with bards. I mean, Jink bards. Well, yeah. Yeah, I do. I do, okay? How dare you? How do you trigger me? No, you're fine. Love Rivals, but hate it when Doctor Strange makes my FPS freeze with his portals, dude. Oh, man. I'm going to be honest, with fixing my PC, with getting, taking out that faulty hard drive and putting in the SSD, I don't have that problem anymore. But yeah, I like it. I love that his portals exist. That's the biggest compliment I've given to Marvel Rivals, is they let crazy characters feel crazy. Spider-Man getting to play the way he plays, awesome. Yes, he feels like Spider-Man. That's awesome. I love that. Strange getting to do portals like that is crazy. But yeah, the frame rates, I understand. I don't think I have that problem anymore with them, but yeah, I definitely used to have that with my PC. Dude, they need to fix their optimization. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, no. That's a classic one. Of the portal's just like, oh brother, why are my frame rates happening? And then you're like, oh, there's a portal. Okay, that's what happened. Okay. A Strange happened. That's what happened. Okay. Okay, I still stand by this statement. When we're in this situation, you always want to play the Collector before Morbius, right? Just in case you get some kind of discard effect and you get the Collector proc, you got to play him out sooner than later. I think that's what you want to do. Support Morbius and kill him. But yeah. Strong guy. That was my other idea of like a possible Bullseye was a, what's it called? There's like a, what's it called? Dracula dump list, so you play a lot of 1-drops, but I feel like that's not bad because you want to play the 1-drops. I don't know, man. That was just another idea I thought of, and I was just like, I don't think it works that well. This is also kind of a rough hand, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're just gonna put a Victoria Hand in there and hold our hand. I mean, if we want numbers, we can also do Grandmaster, I think. But I don't even think we need to worry about it. And we'll do it. We'll do it just so that we have numbers. Ooh, Malekith is pretty good. I have an SSD, and so do my friends, but they need to optimize the game. They really do need to optimize the game. It's the first game ever that's like been that bad. Like it's bad. Okay, I really would like to do Moon Knight. I would love to do Moon Knight, but I'm kind of afraid of doing Moon Knight. I do know if we do Blade, the odds of not hitting Calling Wings pretty high. But I think I'd rather just do... No, we're doing Moon Knight. We never miss. We never miss with Moon Knight. Come on. We never miss. Right? Right? Ooh. Hit our Grandmaster. Okay, Victory Hand. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Would have loved that. Would have loved that. Blade. Alright. The moon haunts you. Oh, got the Dracula. What a good hit. What a good hit. If we snap, they leave. We snap, they leave. Oh, they don't leave. Wow. Wow. Yep, they leave. Victory. GG's. Yeah, I do know there's a discard list that are using Malekith. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's good. Malekith's great for pulling the Morbius. It's good for free, like, Calling Wings final turn. But I feel like I like getting the procs as soon as possible. I don't know, man. Maybe I need to play some more discard with Malekith. Because I think that is one of the best places he's at. Like, in a deck he's actually working well at is in, like, a discard list. So maybe I need to try him more. Especially maybe in, like, a strong guy list. But, yeah. It is what it is. '8-1 with the deck I sent you. Ooh. Wait, you sent me a deck? Where? Where's said deck? Where's said deck? Did I miss it? Or are you trying to send it? If you try to do like a link or something like that, that's not gonna work because, you know, YouTube doesn't like links anymore. The code, it doesn't appear. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like codes or links really. They don't like if you put down a link in chat. Yeah, which I get. You know, people try to spam and all that. Yeah, so that's why I was saying just like just write down the card for card. This is kind of what I was saying, which is tedious, but you know, we got anything better. So this is my deck. Okay, there we go. Ooh, okay. MODOK, I think, is gonna be a big play in Bullseye lists. I don't have MODOK, but yeah, I think MODOK's gonna be great. All right, so we got Scorn, Blade, Morbius, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Ooh, spicy. Add more 1-drops to get discarded. I love it. Calling Wing, Bullseye, Gambit, Dracula, Proxima Midnight. Another card I don't have. That's a great discard card. MODOK and Apocalypse. Pretty good. So, did I see no Lady Sif? No Lady Sif for the Apocalypse. What's your main Apocalypse proc then? I guess MODOK. You can get Apocalypse with MODOK. You can get it with Gambit. You can get it with Bullseye. No, you can't get it with Bullseye. My brain keeps thinking Bullseye and Gambit for some reason. I don't know. And I just said Gambit. That's crazy. Yeah, I would think in your deck, I guess you still are trying to do Apocalypse Dracula. I would say, yeah, maybe take Apocalypse out of that deck. Because maybe you could try to have Dracula go off of the Scorn. Because it will keep getting stronger. And then, you know, it can sack that at the very end. You can add a Zorberman. Yeah, that's... See, before I had... where is he? Before I had Grandmaster, that's what I was using. That's what I was using for a lot of, like, this just, like, more discard, is I was using a Zorberman a lot. I like a Zorberman. I haven't used him too recently, which is kind of sad. Because I semi-recently actually got a variant for him. A variant that I will use. I hate the chibi variants. I hate it. But I just recently actually got a variant I'll actually use. So, yeah, we're just sad. Because, yeah, I was using that in some of my classic discard list. That would be another option. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in that deck list of yours, You don't have too many procs that's going to be hitting the Apocalypse. I mean, again, you can hit it with the Gambit on top of the Modok, which is 2 procs. And then technically a third with the Dracula, which is not bad. So maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm making a big deal. I don't know. But yeah, cutting the Lady Sif. Because I have Scorn Blade. I still love the Fenris Wolf Gambit Moon Knight. But you could definitely probably take them out, right? So I could definitely probably take out Fenris Wolf. I could probably take out Moon Knight. But I do like Moon Knight. Moon Knight's good for hitting the Swarm. I do like the Spicy Cape Bishop play. I love it. I love the Spicy Cape Bishop play. Because I thought of it too. But not for this list. Not for this Bullseye list. It was, I think you see it in the Dawkins list. Yeah, you see it in the Dawkins list, which is kind of funny. It has a little spicy. Here's some more 1-drops for you to discard, which is kind of funny. Where's my Bullseye discard? Okay. Classic discard. All right. I wish I could remove my camera. I guess I could always just disappear for a bit, right? I could do a... I'm like trying to find a way to do this. Great. I could just do this. I could disappear for a bit so that you guys can see the full screen. But you know what? I'll just save that for when we're done. When we're done with the deck, I'll remove my camera so that you can see the full deck list. But yeah. Yeah, the thing is to have a handful of swarms and scorns. Yeah. That's what I figured too. Net deck scrub 101. True. So yeah, again, for this type of deck list, I mean, Dracula could play. I even thought about, I know this is crazy, but if you're not going crazy with Dracula with the Apocalypse, maybe instead of Dracula, you could always go for a, this is probably unnecessary, but it was like a quick thought I had was Hellcow. You know, activate, discard a card from your hand. I mean, it's only 1 card. Obviously, if you have like Corvus Glaive, I think Corvus Glaive could be a good hit. But I think I'd almost, yeah, because we could try this classic deck list. I love having Dracula, but like, I don't know, there's a part of me that thinks about like, what if like we just get rid of it and almost like the Gambit, right? You know, the Gambit machine gun where we go Wong. You could put Wong in here, but you could also just not go Wong, since Wong is very much like, you play down Wong, everybody goes after Wong. You could just do like Absorbing Man. Since I have Grandmaster, I can put in Grandmaster, and so we just go into, we're just reprocking Calling Wing and all these a bunch of times. I can see that being a play. I'm trying to think though. I don't know if I'm getting too far from the sauce though. Because the point of this was like, oh, how about classic discard? I still like Moon Knight. Moon Knight gets rid of even cost cards. I think I would do that instead of Calling Wing, just because preference. Nothing wrong with it. Calling Wing's still a great card. I mean, not Calling Wing. Hawkeye. I'm thinking of Hawkeye. Hawkeye's still a great card. Even if you do plan to play the cards, still good. But maybe we get rid of like Moon Knight or stuff like that if we don't play Fenris Wolf. You know, you get rid of that instead. Instead of you go Grandmaster, so that you can reproc like either Blade or probably Calling Wing the best. This is your best proc, right? For as much swarms as possible. And then you can Absorbing Man, but again, that takes a little bit more timing. Do I get rid of the Apocalypse? Get rid of the Apocalypse. The problem with Moon Knight is we do have a lot of 2-drops that I don't want to hit, right? I mean, it's great for the Swarm, but that's about it. We got Gambit. Any other discard that we would like to maybe put in? X23. Yeah, I thought about X23. I don't have X23, but I also thought about that. I think it's a solid one to put in. It's kind of like what some people would do with like Proxima Midnight. Like, I would do this before because I didn't have Proxima Midnight for Moon Knight. When people were first playing around Moon Knight, where they built all their deck is odd cost cards, except for like Proxima Midnight budget version would be Wolverine. You would play Moon Knight, you would get the free Wolverine down. Similar thing, but X23, pretty good. I think that's pretty good, but I don't have it, so Not gonna put it in, but that would be another good hit to possibly do for like more bullseye. What else though? What other discard effects do we have that we could play around with? We got Meek. More proccers. I even thought about a fun like Ghost Rider. I thought about a fun Ghost Rider. Silver Samurai, I don't think quite works. You could do a Sword Master for your own cards. You could also maybe cope with a Hell Cow though. I think I'd rather just put Moon Knight back in. Yeah, I think Moon Knight still works. You could either put out Moon Knight, you could put in Wong maybe. So you're just doing a bunch of discards. And in this deck specifically, we're trying to get Scorn buff, so maybe we take out Moon Knight. Never mind. We're taking out Moon Knight, reduce Sword Master. I feel like that kind of conflicts out. I mean, we want Dracula to buff into Scorn. I feel like in this type of deck list, if you don't care about Scorn, if you're going all into Swarms, you can take out Dracula. This is where I was thinking originally that it's like, oh, maybe instead of Dracula, you just do Hellcow. Because it's like, if you're going to discard a Swarm with your Dracula anyways, might as well do Hellcow so you have a higher buff and you're still discarding your card. Was the thought process with the Dracula, but we still like Dracula. It still scares them. You know, Dracula sometimes just scares them, and that's all you need. Helicarrier, I've never been much of a Helicarrier, you know? I feel like we're going to fill up our hand anyways with Swarms. I feel like we're going to fill up our hand anyway with, like, Swarms and all that. That's the game plan. And I'm not going to play the Helicarrier. But you could. You could do it. But yeah. I think you could definitely build a deck with Helicarrier. Again, if you do Helicarrier, I think you just go back to... if you're going to do this playing, I think you still go back to what we were kind of playing with before, and you put in Victoria hand. Why not? I think another thing you could do instead, maybe instead of Swordmaster, we could do Dawkin. I don't know when we play Dawkin, but we could play Dawkin. We could have this be a list with Dawkin in it, right? Right? Where is he? I can't find him. I can't find him. Is he in 3-4? There he is. So we can play Dawkin in because he does add another 1-drop that theoretically will get discarded. I feel like with Dawkin, we could either Dawkin or we could play like a Frigga. Maybe, okay, maybe instead of Zorbyman, we take out a Zorbyman. And we do put in the Wong. We do put in the Wong. We put down the Wong. We have the Wong. We can play Dawkin into Wong. We can play our discards into Wong. What do we think? Wow, you take this game super serious. You're one of the best snipers out there. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm pretty serious. I'm looking to go pro. But yeah, I don't know, man. You can add a 1 cost for Bullseye to use. What does Helicarrier? Oh, are you saying Dracula? You put Helicarrier as, like, that's a thing. Okay, I'm following your train of thought now, I think. So you put in Helicarrier because Dracula can discard the Helicarrier himself, and then you do the Bullseye after that. You could do that. That's definitely a play line. I do not hate that. All right, everybody theorycraft for a little bit. Theorycraft a little bit. I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right? I'll be right back. I'll be quick. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Code back on. Code activated. Let's jump back into games. Okay, here's the game plan. I think we're thinking too much about this. I think we got to go for the negative hella play. This play is gonna be crazy. This is, again, I don't know how likely this is gonna happen. But we get negative down as soon as possible, right? We get them down as soon as possible. We then draw our negative, our zero cost stuff now with Jade Foster. We then, final turn, turn 6, discard all of our cards, and then bring them back to hell. That's the idea. I don't know if this is going to happen or work, but let's try. I'm going to tank my rank, but I believe. Oh, gosh. We'll see how well this works. Do you still play that D&D game with the group? Oh, brother. Are you asking me? Are you asking me, Christian RPG gamers? Yes, I still play D&D with my friend group. Yep. It causes me to unwanted stress, but I do enjoy the game. That's fair. We are not going to snap because we do not... this is our best chance. This is our best odds of actually getting this off. Ooh. Do we accept the rocks, or do we say no to the rocks? They might play... Okay. If I play 2, we then play Mr. Anger on 3. We can start We're doing this. We're doing this. We're not doing the rocks and hope they kill Monger. We have limited space now. Oh, brother. I want to play in that spot now. I'm running out of location. But if we lose this area, if we lose this... Okay, nothing happened. Okay, we're good. I was going to say, if we lose this, we can still just pass our turn and not do anything. Okay, it's starting. Okay, so now we turn 3, play Bullseye. We play Bullseye. Or on turn 4, Bullseye. We turn 5, play Jane Foster, which will thin our deck. And hopefully we draw our Hela. This needs to work. If this works, I'm gonna be so happy. Okay? That's not what we need. That's why we draw. That's why we have Jane Foster. This is why we Jane Foster. We get the Jane Foster. This will thin our deck. I believe. I believe. Come on, please. Please. We have 4 cards in the deck. And oh, yes, actually, wait, no. Wait. Okay. If I Jane Foster now, I will draw Null, Iron Man, and Morbius, which will be 3 cards, which will take it to 7. So I actually have to play Blob right now. Yeah, I have to play Blob right now so that we have room to also draw Hela. Okay, so one last card for Gambit to play, but that's okay. We also are not going to get the full effect because we won't be able to play into Collapse Mines. And they're not playing Killmonger. Which is, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Dude, if this actually works... Oh, come on, please. Okay, so we got the Iron Man. We got the Null. We got the Morbius. Blob, you weren't supposed to eat her. No. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. No. Oh, brother. I'm so dumb. Maybe we take out Jubilee. Maybe Jubilee is not the play. Null. And, this.
Opponent snapped.
I mean, we just do this and then discard 2. Man, that's disheartening. I mean, that's disheartening. Dude, it almost worked. It almost worked. It's crazy. It almost worked. Yoink, yoink. Okay, the fact we actually won is kind of nuts too. No, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. We were so close. The problem though, you saw the problem though. We couldn't play our cards. I had too many cards in hand. Oh man. I don't, do we get rid of the Jubilee is the question. Do we get rid of Jubilee? Here's the thing. I think Jubilee's still not bad because like she's still good. Like worst case scenario, you play them and like they'll pull a card to like, you know, grab more stuff, digs more. Oh man, that's so close to working out. That was so close to actually working out. That's crazy. I'm livid. I'm upset. I'm peeved. Oh, did I just realized alliances. Dude, I always forget about alliances at the beginning of a new season. 1 cost? 2 costs? 6 costs.
Epic.
Cool. Oh, man. D&D is fun as long as you keep the bards in check. That's fair. Have to go. Enjoyed this. See you next time, Scrub. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Good night. Good night. I hope you have a good, restful night. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time. I'm really upset that this didn't work. But hey, I forgot my alliances rewards. I'm going to be honest. I'm glad that they're doing a little bit better. It's here. It's 9 p.m. already. Dang. Dang. It's late. Better get to bed. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. GG, try not to like get in too much trouble without me. Peace, people. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, can we talk about this? I like that they're doing better alliances. I like that they're doing better. That this is the reward for your personal, your individual reward in an alliance. Because before it was like the big juicy thing. So like what they were doing for a while now is the alliance rewards for like the whole everybody, the people doing it, is a premium mystery, and then this would have been just a mystery variant. That's what they were doing for a while, and I like this change of approach. I'm like, oh no, if you have incentivized the personal, the individual to do the thing, then it's more likely to get the whole thing. And at the very least, it makes it less bad for the individual who is working their butt off, but their whole alliance isn't, right? Which happens, right? So yeah, that's a cool thing. Speaking of that, though, speaking of that cosmic red border, though, that we got. Speaking of that cosmic red border, what do we think about putting that on airship? You know, I did have my whole rant. You know, I had my whole rant about the I wasted the rainbow border. But let's be honest, how does this look? Okay, it didn't look as cool as I was expecting. I thought it was gonna go more hard. I don't know, man. Is the cosmics just not that good? I think the only real cosmic that I like is the gold cosmic. Like the gold cosmics kind of works, but that's because it's gold. But even then, it's not great. I think I just like the mattes way better. I think the matte look way better. Even black matte looks good. Okay, well, I don't know where I'm putting the red cosmic border on then. Could be a good gambit. Could be a good gambit. Because, like, the only other cosmic I have is I have it in Thanos. I have a gold cosmic. Which was funny because I think originally I had silver on it. I think the silver still looks pretty good with it. But, yeah. I got that. And then the other, I think the other cosmic was, where are you? Was, yeah, this was the other rainbow cosmic that I used was on Loki. Again, that kind of like random, you know, kind of fits. And I originally had the green neon. The first border that they gave to people was this green neon, which I used on Loki. I liked it. And I liked it. Yeah, I think that red cosmic. There's some cards you can go to. We do have some options. It's not like it just has to go to one character, but I think the neon red does kind of work with the gambit, but has the red cosmic look. It works. I mean, the little bit more pinkish, purplish is like hurting my soul a little bit. I won't lie. I wish more people talked about the cosmics, man, in this kind of way of like matching it. I don't know, man. I care about it. I care. Oh, I used one of my gold cosmics on the Thor. Right. The red bounce sort of looks clean. Looks clean. Looks clean. We don't have you full. Oh, we do. Okay. I was going to say, blue ice. Problem with some of these, like the blue eyes, the blue snowflakes, I don't know who to put them on. I have no idea. Maybe the blue snowflakes kind of works with the Doom. So if it's like a holiday season and I want to be in that kind of vibe, I could do that. But like, I don't know. I feel like in most cases, I don't want to. Kind of like with the blue distress, is just like, I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. Red cosmic. Eh. I do like Scarlet Spider. So that'd be kind of fun. Red cosmic. What goes well with red cosmic? I feel like there's not a lot of crazy hits. Am I crazy? Maybe Magneto normally? Like Magneto if he wasn't, you know, inked. Kind of works. Kind of works. Not the greatest because of the yellow title. Erg. Null, maybe? Null could probably go well with a red cosmic, maybe. Devil Dino, but I already got like the Christmas vibe going, so chilling on that. Chilling on that, I'll tell you that much. Chilling on that. Oh, a US agent, maybe. US agent could probably go well. I could see it. Maybe a Cyclops. There's a chance. Get the Zip Zaps vibes. The best ice, besides Iceman, of course. This is the second best one to put it on. I love it. It goes so well. I still haven't put my ice border on Iceman, which is crazy. Criminal? Criminal, even? Play Bullseye with Shauna, Collector, Ajax, Falcon, and Rogue. Rogue. Shauna was called Falcon is crazy. Shauna Falcon is crazy. That is a nasty play. Look, I love the play. We'll probably try it out. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like that. That seems pretty saucy. But hey, first, before we move on, I have to say this actually kind of worked. I mean, we threw at the very end, but it's kind of crazy that this negative hella Bullseye actually kind of worked. Actually kind of worked. Obviously, if you have gore, you can put gore in this list, but you got the idea. Is again, before we leave, we're Bullseye, we're Mr. Negative, ideally on 3, and then on 4 we play Bullseye. If we don't get Mr. Negative on 3, if we get him out on 4, then on 3 we play Bullseye. You know, it's one of the two. We get that out. Turn 5, we play down Jane Foster. We pull all of our 0 costs. and then then hopefully we thin the deck enough to where we have Hela and we can play down Hela. That is the idea of the deck. I feel like we ran into a problem of having too many cards in hand, so maybe we take out a card, which I don't know what. I like the idea of like getting all this discarding some cards, having Morbius down to buff up on the Bullseye is kind of fun. It's, you know, we need more like different cost cards for Hela to hit. Bullseye does hit 1 cost or less, which, wait, let me check this. Yeah, it is 1 cost, so it's not big C, so it can be like, you know, you lowered the cost to hit it. And this kind of hit. It was kind of crazy. The only problem is we ran into too many cards in hand, so we had to play a card, and we played down Blob, which ate the Hela, which meant we couldn't do the final turn play of discarding our cards and then playing Hela to respawn them in. I love this. It was crazy that it actually kind of worked. We'll have to play more of this. I liked it. I'm still just shocked that it actually kind of worked. But let's try out the list you recommended, because that seems kind of saucy also. What did we get rid of? Probably Doc and Surfer. It was just like a Surfer discard list, which I don't really care too much about on it. All right. Shauna, Bullseye. Let's do it. Let's do it. The Shauna Bullseye. This could be a silly play. Silly play indeed. All right, let's grab some of our staples first, though. Grab some of our staples. So we got our Scorn. We need our Collector and Gambit. So we got Morbius. Where's Collector? Collector. We'll see. Falcon. We'll just grab some of the main pieces first. Just to start it off. Just to start it off. And Shauna. And then where's our Bullseye? Where's our Bullseye? There's our Bullseye. All right. Now we start doing everything else. Rogue is in there for the Luke Cage counter right now. I'm not going to play around that right now. If we get it, we get it. It is what it is. I think the counter I'd rather play into is Gambit. I'd rather Gambit. Well, Gambit, well, Moon Knight. Let's see. Might as well put Swarms in here because it's still good. AKA Swarm and Calling Wing. Where's either of them? I beg. I would like to put Fenris Wolf also, but we'll see. So we put down Sworn. Put down Calling Wing. We have 2 slots available. I don't have Ajax. Ajax would be great. I don't have Ajax, so we're going to skip on the Ajax. You know, that would be a great play right now. We could do a Fenris Wolf. I wonder if you even run Swarm in the Shauna list. You might not. We could play down a Grandmaster. We could also get like silly with it and just do some Victoria Hand plays. So you Victoria Hand, you play down actually some of the Swarms, and then you discard stuff. A very low to the ground kind of play. We could tweak it as it go, but this is basically the deck. It's kind of fun. This is a silly deck. Shauna Bullseye. I love the idea of like you put down the Shauna and then you Falcon all the cards back to your hand. Buffing up the Collector. Getting the stuff down. I do like that. I do like that indeed. Trying to see if there's any other shenanigans I would like to do. I still want to do Bullseye Frigga. I still want to Bullseye Frigga the Bullseye, get second Bullseye down, and then do it twice. I think that's gonna be fun. But let's try out this list. This list looks like it could be very fun. Not really my playstyle, but who cares? Who cares? Sentry! Gold! That I should actually save up this time. Alright. Get out of here, negative Hela Bullseye. I'm still flabbergasted that actually worked. It's definitely way more work than it needs to be, but it's fun. Look, sometimes you play Mr. Negative because you want that puzzle feel, right? You want to be able to play a puzzle. Dark Dimension could hurt us normally, but I think we're fine. I think we're fine. It's great for a Morbius, I'll tell you that much. Morbius is a great spot for Dark Dimension. The Raft. Well, we could Shauna right. They don't know what we're doing. Less information. Ooh, Bast actually doesn't hurt us, really, actually. Kind of crazy. I mean, I would have liked to play the demon normally, but here we are. Does add more cards in hand. Probably a good time. I want to get the swarms down, but maybe this is a great time to discard. I can just ruin Raft and not worry about Raft hitting. But I guess they're not really they're not contending Raft yet, so we don't have to worry about it. I feel like this is the play. Or we do setup. Kind of on that. Oh, I should have played Bullseye. That was a bad play. My bad. It's okay. We play Bullseye now. We do Collector Bullseye. That's pretty good. They have Dracula. All I need is Falcon now. Bullseye. Victoria hand. Don't hit my Bullseye. Anyone else. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Okay. We do have 6 turns. I don't think they're taking it off. They're turning it off, hell. So I think we could just... I think I'm going to play the Heimdall. Heimdall. Ah, we always hit Swarm, right? We always hit Swarm. We only bounce 2 things to our hand, which is not a lot. Maybe we do it the other way around. Yeah, I should do it the other way around. I should do that. That's way better. That's a way better plan. Yep. Okay, we do that. Modoc. You won't need this anymore. That's a lot of cards you got there. Scorn. Scorn. Okay. We hit the Culling Wing. We're gonna... Falcon. Alright, free up some space real quick. And then we go... Moon Knight. Nah, they get rid of a card in the hand. We'll do Gambit. We'll do Fenris Wolf. No, we don't do Fenris Wolf. We do Bullseye first, and then we do Fenris Wolf. The Gambit. Oh, maybe I should have done Bullseye first. I should have done Bullseye first. Whoops. Oh well. Hit a Swarm. We always hit a Swarm. Never mind. We're just better. Nice. I don't even know what we hit. I wasn't paying attention. No, let me see all the things. I don't know what all got hit. We grab back the Helicarrier. Nice. That does work. Scar, is it enough?
I see
GG's. GG's. All right.
victory.
That's kind of fun. That's a fun way to play this. I don't even know if it's the best way, but it is a fun way to play it. I mean, I still like this play of just getting a bunch of swarms right. I still believe in the swarm play. Like you saw this, we got a bunch of swarms still. But this was still very fun. I'm still a big Fenris Wolf believer, all right? And I still am. Because as long as you have, like, Moon Knight and Gambit, Fenris Wolf works. And, yeah, no. Them actually getting a Scar from the Helicarrier is kind of nice, but wasn't quite enough. for them to get some crazy plays. Is a little bit bummer that we didn't get to see all the bullseye hits. We got Proxima Midnight, we got Magic, we got Gambit, and is that it? And Victoria Hand got hit. Pretty good power. Pretty good power. And obviously it procs all of our other stuff too, which is very good. Very good. Love it. Love it. Without the Modok too. Crazy. You love to see it. Fun deck. I do like it. Do I like it more than some of my other decks though? That's the question. It's very fun. Comparing it to my other deck, this is the deck I was running though. This is more classic, what you would expect. So it's like going in Blade for the Swarm. You got Grandmaster for the Swarms, and then you can still play it on the Swarms with Victoria Hand. And you do Gwenpool. Yeah, this was the deck I was playing. Was like the Victoria Hand Swarm deck. So you're still gonna plan to play the Swarms, but yeah, I need to play around with like the basic. A basic discard list that actually has like Apocalypse and stuff like that still in it, because I think that would still work with a Bullseye, but I don't know. I like it. I like the card so far. Sadly though, I am gonna have to wrap up early. I gotta take my wife to work, so I'm gonna have to wrap up early. Thank you guys for coming out though. Had a great time. Great shorter stream though, but fun time. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for joining me for the stream. I will be streaming. Well, I will be most likely streaming Thursday. I'll be most likely streaming Thursday. I don't know what. We have options for what we stream on Thursday. But then this Saturday we're gonna be continuing our Disco Elysium stream. Very fun. There's a good chance to play some Marvel Snap Thursday. There's a good chance. Who knows? I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see. Maybe we do some Yu-Gi-Oh. Probably not Yu-Gi-Oh. But we can play around some other stuff. There's a good chance we also play some roguelikes, maybe some Marvel Rivals, maybe some Helldivers. Who knows? Maybe some Root. Been playing some Root recently. Making videos on the channel. Look forward to that. But that's it for today. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys have a great week. As always, if you want Bullseye, 1, do you like discard? 2, do you like fun? That's all I gotta ask you. 3rd, you should probably wait. You should wait and see what other people do and what other people think. I like it, but I like discard anyways. It's the type of style of discard I want to play, of like discarding a bunch of small stuff and getting some effects. So if you like that, you know, see if it's worth it, but still give it time. You know, be smart with your keys. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm Noah Price, Christian Gamer. Jesus loves you. I love you guys too. Shalom. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.